Good morning, class. Let us see the next example by using shifting property. First shifting property, that is Laplace of e raised to at or e raised to minus at into ft equal to Laplace of ft with substitution s equal to s minus a and s plus a. When there is a e raised to at present, then we have to take the substitution as s equal to s minus a, and if there is a term e raised to minus at, then we have to put s equal to s plus a. So second example by using shifting property is Laplace transform of e raised to minus 3t into cos 4t plus 3 sin 4t. So for this example, for finding Laplace transform, there is a product of two terms, that is the exponential term and this bracket. So in the product of these two terms, one term is compulsory is there exponential function, and for shifting property, for applying or for using shifting property, the exponential function is must. So in these two terms the exponential function is present, hence we are using here shifting property. So here if we multiply this exponential function to this bracket, then we have to use shifting property two times. So to avoid this calculation, we are using this shifting property for one time, that is we are not multiplying this exponential function to this bracket, then we have to take this shifting property two times. So directly we can apply this shifting property for this example. As for shifting property, you can remember three steps, that is to apply shifting property, if the exponential function is in the product form in the given example, then first find the value of ft. So what is the value of ft? The exponential function keep aside, and the remaining term is your ft, that is keep this exponential function separately, and the whatever the remaining term, that term is your ft value. So here cos 4t plus 3 sin 4t, this bracket is your ft. Then find the Laplace transform of that ft. So let us take the Laplace transform of this ft, that is cos 4t plus 3 sin 4t. As these two terms cos 4t and 3 sin 4t are single terms, and we know that the Laplace transform formulae are for single terms and they are present, and we can easily use this formulae. So for finding, take the Laplace transform separately of these two terms. So Laplace of cos 4t plus 3 as constant, so take outside, plus 3 into Laplace transform of sin 4t. So for cos 4t Laplace, we are using cos 80 Laplace transform. That is Laplace of cos 80 equal to s upon s square plus a square. Which a we have to take here? The number which is multiplied to t in this angle of cos. So cos 80 Laplace is s upon s square plus a square. So cos 4t Laplace is s upon s square plus a square. A is here 4. So 4 square is 16 plus 3 as it is. Laplace transform of sin 4t. So sin 4t, for sin 4t Laplace we have to use sin 80 Laplace formula. So Laplace of sin 80 is a upon s square plus a square. That is, for sin 40 Laplace we have to apply the formula Laplace of sin 80, which is a upon s square plus a square. So sin 40 Laplace is a upon, that is here the value of a is 4. So a upon s square plus a square means 4 upon s square plus 4 square, that is 16. So there are two terms, you can take the cross multiplication. We get before cross multiplication there is a denominator which is same, so we can add only numerator. So s plus 3 into 4 is 12. So s plus 4, 12 upon s square plus 16. So this is the Laplace, this is the answer of Laplace transform of cos 40 plus 3 sin 40, which is our ft. So this is, we have completed the second step, that is Laplace transform of ft. Then last step is whatever the answer of this Laplace transform of ft, put in that answer s equal to s plus a or s minus a. So here the exponential function is e raised to minus 3t, that is here the number is minus 3. If minus 80 is in the power, then we have to put s equal to s plus a, and if the power is plus 80, then we have to put s equal to s minus a. So here negative power is there, that is minus 3. So we have to put s equal to s plus 3. Minus 3 converted to plus 3, that is put s equal to s plus 3. So this is your answer of this Laplace transform of ft. In that answer, if we put the substitution s equal to s plus 3, then this is your whole answer of your required example, that is Laplace transform of e raised to minus 3t into this bracket cos 40 plus 3 sin 40. So put s equal to only s plus 3. So put s equal to s plus 3 plus 12 as it is, s plus 3 bracket square plus 16 as it is. Expand this square by using a plus b bracket square formula, that is a square plus twice ab plus b square. So the numerator is s plus 3 plus 12 is 15 upon a square, that is s square plus twice ab, that is 6s plus b square means 9. 9 plus 16 is 25. So this is your answer of required example. Next example is Laplace transform of e raised to minus t into sin square t. So here whatever the term multiplied to exponential function, that is your ft. So here we get ft value as sin square t. Then second step is find Laplace transform of that ft. So Laplace transform of sin square t. To find Laplace of sin square t, there is a square power. So for square power, there is no any direct formula of Laplace transform. That is, these formula are for single terms, that is 1 e exponential function, sine, cos, sine hyperbolic and cos hyperbolic. These are the single terms. So for square term Laplace, we can't have the direct formula of Laplace transform. So here we have to simplify this square term or square power by using double angle formula. So there are two formulae for cos 2 theta in square form, that is cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1 and 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So which formula we have to use here? The formula which contains the sin square term. So here in this formula, cos 2 theta equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta, in this formula the sin square term is present. Hence instead of this cos square formula, we have to use 1 minus 2 sin square theta formula. So this formula, from this formula first find sin square theta, because this formula is for cos 2 theta and we have to find Laplace of sin square term. So from this double angle formula, find first sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 2. Then apply this sin square theta formula for sin square t. So we get 1 minus cos 2t upon 2. So this formula is for sin square theta and we have to apply for sin square t. So put theta equal to t in this formula. So 1 minus cos 2t upon 2. Then by using this double angle formula, we are converted square term into single term. So now we can use the Laplace transform formula directly. So take 1 by 2 outside. So Laplace of 1 minus cos 2t. So Laplace of 1 is exist, that is 1 by s. Laplace of 1 is 1 by s. Then minus, for Laplace of cos 2t, we use Laplace of cos 80 formula. So cos 80 Laplace is s upon s square plus a square. So cos 2t formula is s upon s square plus a square. A square means 2 square. Here a value is 2. So s upon s square plus a square, that is s upon s square plus 2 square, that is 4. Then take cross multiplication and simplify. So s square, this s square and this minus s square get cancelled and the remaining term in numerator is plus 4 upon s into s square plus 4. So this is your answer of Laplace of ft, that is sin square t. So what is the answer of Laplace of e raised to minus t sin square t? So Laplace of e raised to minus t sin square t equal to, this is your answer of Laplace of ft. Write this Laplace transform of ft as it is and then put this substitution s equal to s plus 1. So s plus 1 we are taking from this exponential function, that is e raised to 8 minus 8 is there, then we have to put s equal to s plus a. So here number is minus 1 multiplied to this t in exponential power. So here multiplicative number is -1, so we have to put s equal to s plus 1 with opposite sign, that is -1 converted to +1. So put s equal to s plus 1. So after substitution we get the answer of required example, that is Laplace of e raised to minus t sin square t. So this is the answer of Laplace of ft, and in this answer if we use the substitution, then this will be the answer of our required example by using shifting property, that is Laplace of e raised to minus t sin square t. So put wherever you see the variable s, put s equal to s plus 1 there. So s equal to s plus 1 bracket square plus 4 as it is. Expand this square by using a plus b bracket square. So a square s square plus twice ab, that is 2 into 1 into s, that is 2s, plus b square means 1 square, that is 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. So this is your final answer. Next example is Laplace transform of e raised to 2t into sin raised to 4t. So here again follow these 3 steps. First find ft, then Laplace of ft, then in that answer use the substitution. So first is find ft. ft means the term multiplied to exponential function, that is your ft. So here sin raised to 4t is multiplied to e raised to 2t, hence this is your ft. So ft is sin raised to 4t. Then second step is find the Laplace transform of that ft. So Laplace of sin raised to 4t. Here again how to find Laplace of raised to 4 power terms, because in last lecture we have seen that Laplace transform of square term. For finding Laplace transform of square term, that is sin square term, cos square term, we are using double angle formulae. Then for Laplace transform of sin cube term, cos cube term, we are using triple angle formulae. For hyperbolic function, whatever the power, that is sin hyperbolic square, cos hyperbolic square, sin hyperbolic cube, cos hyperbolic cube, we are using only one formula for these square powers and 3 powers in hyperbolic function. Only one formula in the form of exponential function. Then what is the formula? Is there any formula for raised to 4 term? No, there is no any proper trigonometric formula for raised to 4 power. So here we have to convert this raised to 4 power into minimum powers or less than 4 powers, as because there is no any direct formula for sin raised to 4 powers. So we are converting or we are splitting this sin raised to 4t as sin square t into sin square t, because we know the sin square theta formula. This we have seen in previous example. Hence we are converting raised to 4 term into square power term, so that sin square t or sin square t, these two terms are same. Then use, there is a square power, we are using for square power, it is fixed that we have to use compulsory double angle formula. So for raised to 4 power there is no any formula, so split this raised to 4 power into 2 power sin square t into sin square t and use the double angle formula because there is a square power term. So here you can see sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. This is the formula from double angle formula of cos 2 theta equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. Convert this to sin square theta equal to 1 minus cos 2 theta upon 2 and use for, this formula is for sin square theta, use for sin square t, as sin square t is 1 minus cos 2t upon 2, and these are the two terms, hence take the bracket square. So in such a way that we can split the raised to 4 power, because no any direct formula, so that we can apply here. So first split this raised to 4 power into square term, and then for square term use double angle formula. So 1 minus cos 2t upon 2 is your sin square t formula, and there are two terms, then take bracket square. So here let us see the calculation first. So numerator upon denominator square means take the square separately, that is numerator square upon denominator square. So denominator square is 1 by 2 square is 1 by 4. So take outside 1 by 4 and Laplace of numerator term is 1 minus cos 2t and its square. So use a minus b bracket square formula. A square minus twice ab plus b square. So a square is 1 square minus twice ab means 1 into cos 2t is cos 2t plus b square means cos 2t square, that is cos square 2t. You can write it as cos square 2t. So a square minus 2ab plus b square, we are used here a minus b bracket square formula. Then how to find Laplace of these three terms? So in these three terms, for first two terms we can take Laplace transform directly or use formulae directly, because Laplace of 1 is exist. Laplace of 1 is 1 by s, and this is cos 2t is single term, 2 is as constant, keep that number as it is and take Laplace of cos 2t only. So for cos 2t there is a formula exists, that is Laplace of cos at is s upon s square plus a square. So for these two terms we can directly use the Laplace formulae, but for the third term there is a square power, and for square power there is no any direct formula, because these formulae are for single terms and this is your square term. So for square term again use the formula, and it is fixed that if there is a square term then we have to use the double angle formula. So for cos square 2t or cos square theta, as there are the two formulae, cos 2 theta equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta and 2 cos square theta minus 1. If for finding Laplace of sin square term, then use sin square formula, that is 1 minus 2 sin square theta. If we have to find the Laplace of cos square term, then use this first formula, that is which contains the cos square term. If cos square term we have to ask for Laplace transform, then use 2 cos square theta minus 1 formula, and if we ask the sin square term then use 1 minus 2 sin square theta. So here we have asked cos square Laplace, so use first formula 2 cos square theta minus 1, that is cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. So here cos 2 theta equal to 2 cos square theta minus 1. From this double angle formula, convert cos square theta or find cos square theta equal to 1, this minus 1 we have to take on left side, so 1 plus cos 2 theta upon 2. So this is cos square theta value, and we have to apply for cos square 2t, that is we have to replace theta by 2t in this formula. So cos square theta is 1 plus cos 2 into theta upon 2. So for cos square 2t is theta value is 2t. So 1 plus cos 2 into 2t upon 2, that is 1 plus cos 2 into 2t is 4t upon 2. So this is cos square 2t answer, 1 plus cos 4t upon 2. So you can see that by using this double angle formula we are converted this square power into single term, and once we convert if we can convert the square power into single term, then we can directly apply the Laplace formula. So here 1 minus 2 cos 2t as it is, take 1 by 2 separately, so 1 by 2 plus cos 4t upon 2. So 1 plus 1 by 2 is 3 by 2 minus 2 cos 2t as it is, cos 4t2 upon 2 as it is. Then take Laplace transform of each term. So 3 by 2 is constant, and Laplace of nothing means Laplace of 1. Laplace of 1 is 1 by s. Minus 2 as it is. For Laplace of cos 2t we have the formula of Laplace of cos at. Cos at Laplace is s upon s square plus a square. So cos at applied to cos 2t, that is a value is 2. So s upon s square plus a square, that is 2 square, plus 1 by 2 as it is. For cos 4t formula is cos at Laplace is s upon s square plus a square. So cos 4t Laplace is a value is 4. So here a value is 4. So put in the formula s upon s square plus a square, that is 4 square means 16. So simplify this, or 1 by 4 we have to multiply it to this bracket. So 3 by 8 is minus this 2 from 2 by 4 is 1 by 2 s upon s square plus 4 plus this 4 into 2 is 8. So s upon s square plus 16. So this is your answer of Laplace of ft. So this is your second step This is your second step. That is, first we find ft. So here ft is sine raised to 4t. So by splitting into square term and using double angle formula, we find here Laplace of sine raised to 4t, that is Laplace of ft. Then third step is, in that Laplace of ft answer, if we take the substitution, then that will be the answer of your required example. So here how to find a value, or which option we have to choose here, s plus a or s minus a. So here e raised to 2t there, that is positive, plus 2 is there, hence substitute s equal to s minus 2. So here in this Laplace of ft answer, if we take the substitution s equal to s minus 2, because here the plus 2 in the exponential function, in the power there is a number plus 2, so we have to take the opposite number term, that is plus 2 converted to s minus 2. So this is the, after substitution, whatever the answer we get, that is your final answer of your required example, Laplace of e raised to 2t into sine raised to 4t. So put wherever you can see the s term, s value or s variable, put in that s equal to s minus 2. So 3 by 8, s means s minus 2, minus, replace s by s minus 2, s minus 2 upon 2 into s minus 2 bracket square, plus 4, s means s minus 2 upon 8, s minus 2 bracket square plus 16, s minus 2 bracket square plus 16. Again last step is, simplify this square term by using a minus b bracket square formula. So a square minus twice ab plus b square, that is a square means s square minus twice ab means 2 into s into 2, that is 4s, plus b square means 2 square, that is this 4 and plus 4, that is 8. Then again a minus b bracket square, apply this, a square s square minus twice ab means 2 into s into 2, that is 4s, plus b square means plus 4 and plus 16, we get 20. This is your answer. Next step is Laplace transform of e raised to minus 2t into sine cube t. So first, as in this example there is a product of two terms, one is exponential function and another is trigonometric function. In these two terms the exponential function is present, hence we are using shifting property. If exponential function is present in the product terms, then we can use the shifting property. So here for shifting property, first we have to find the ft. Ft means the term which is multiplied to exponential function. So sine cube t is multiplied to exponential function, sine cube t is multiplied to e raised to minus 2t, hence sine cube t is your ft. So Laplace of sine cube t equal to, so second step is, after finding ft, we have to find Laplace of that ft, that is Laplace of sine cube t. So here there is no any direct formula of Laplace transform, that is for cubic term. So for cubic term, we have seen one example of cube term in previous lecture. So how to find the Laplace transform of cubic term? So there is no any direct Laplace transform formula. So first we have to manage this cube power by using triple angle formula. It is fixed that if there is a cube term, then we have to use triple angle formula. If there is a square term, then we have to use double angle formula. Remember this. So for cube term, we have to use triple angle formula, and if we ask the sine cube term, then we have to use the triple angle formula of sine 3 theta. If we ask the cos cube term, then we have to use cos 3 theta triple angle formula. So here we have asked sine cube term, so use sine 3 theta formula. Sine 3 theta formula is 3 sine theta minus 4 sine cube theta. So this is the formula of sine 3 theta, but we have to use this formula for sine cube term, that is the power, in the power there is a number 3. So from this triple angle formula, first we have to obtain sine cube theta. So here in this sine 3 theta formula, sine cube theta, that is cubic term, is present. So from this triple angle formula, first find sine cube theta equal to this term we have to take on left side, and then by simplification we get 3 sine theta minus sine 3 theta upon 4. So this is the formula we get for sine cube theta from this sine 3 theta triple angle formula. So this formula we have to apply for sine cube t. So this is for sine cube theta, apply for sine cube t. That is, replace theta in this answer, replace theta by t. So we get 3 sine cube t equal to 3 sine t minus sine 3t upon 4. So we get 3 sine t minus sine 3t upon 4. So this is the simplification first of this cubic term. So from using this triple angle formula, we converted this cubic power term into single term, that is sine t, sine 3t. These are the single terms, and once if we convert into single term, then we can use the Laplace transform formula, these formulae directly. So here take 1 by 4 outside, then Laplace of 3 sine t minus sine 3t, and for finding take 3 as it is, Laplace of sine t minus Laplace of sine 3t. Take Laplace of these two terms separately. So here for taking Laplace of sine t, use Laplace of sine 80. Sine 80 Laplace is s upon s square plus a square. So here sine 80 Laplace is this. So apply for sine t, that is, instead of 80 we have t only. So value of a is here, nothing means value of a is 1. Then sine 80 Laplace is this. Apply for sine 3t, means a value is here 3. A equal to 3. So put a equal to 1 in this formula first, and then a equal to 3 in this formula. So we get a equal to 1 means 1 upon s square plus 1 square, that is 1 upon s square plus 1. This is the Laplace of sine t, 3 as it is, minus Laplace of sine 3t is a upon, that is 3 upon s square plus 3 square, that is 9. Then take the cross multiplication of these two terms. Take first this 3 as common, then we get 3 by 4. 3 by 4 in bracket 1 upon s square plus 1. The remaining terms are 1 upon s square plus 1 minus 1 upon s square plus 9. Then take cross multiplication. In the cross multiplication, s square plus 9 minus s square plus 1, that is s square, this s square and this minus s square get cancelled, and the remaining term is plus 9. And this 9 minus plus minus 1, that is 9 minus 1, 8. 8 upon this product of two brackets. So this is your final answer. Next property is to find the Laplace transform as we have seen in last lecture or in the last examples, that we use the double angle formulae, triple angle formulae, exponential formulae, simplify first the given example into single terms, and then we have used the directly the Laplace transform formulae. So here now we are finding the Laplace transform by using its definition. So what is the definition? Some of the examples are these examples which we ask in exam. That is, using Laplace transform definition, we have to find the Laplace transform of the given example. So what is that definition? So this is your Laplace transform definition we have seen in last lecture. So Laplace transform of ft equal to 0 to infinity e raised to minus st ft dt. So first example is, so how to remember or how we can recognize when we have to use the Laplace transform formulae and when we have to use the Laplace transform definition for the given example. Then this is your first example. By using the definition, we have to find its Laplace transform. That is, example is, find the Laplace transform of ft equal to sine t minus pi by 3 when t is greater than pi by 3. That is, the condition is given there. If t is greater than pi by 3, then ft is your sine term, and otherwise it is 0. Otherwise means when t less than pi by 3, then ft value is 0. So if the condition is given, remember that it is important step. In previous example, we don't have given the condition. Directly we have asked the find Laplace transform of given example, find Laplace transform of this example. The condition is not present there, but in this example find Laplace transform of this function with the condition. If the condition is given in the example, then we have to use the Laplace transform definition. So here condition is given. So how to use this definition? This definition is in the form of integration. So to find this Laplace transform of this given function ft with condition, that is we have to evaluate the integration. So first we have to remember all the formulae of integration. So by using Laplace transform definition means we have to find the answer by using the integration formula. So how to find? Let us see. So here ft is this when t is greater than pi by 3, otherwise 0 when t is less than pi by 3. So Laplace of given ft equal to, here this 0 to infinity limits are splits into these two conditions. By seeing whatever the conditions are given from these equation conditions, we have to split this 0 to infinity limits. How to split? That is t is less than pi by 3, that is when t is less than pi by 3, and the if we complete this condition with lower limit and upper limit, that is t should be less than pi by 3 and it should be greater than 0, because the lower limit is compulsory 0 in the definition. So hence we have to take 0 here. So here for 0 ft value should be 0 if t is in between 0 to pi by 3, and when ft value we have to take sign term when t is greater than pi by 3. So greater than pi by 3 and it will reach to which number? So here we have to take this upper limit, that is infinity. So here from these two limits we have to complete this condition, that is only condition is given that t less than pi by 3, t greater than pi by 3. The upper limit and lower limit is not given in this condition. So we have to complete this condition first by seeing this definition limits, that is 0 and infinity. So if t less than pi by 3, then it will go to the negative value. It will go to the t will be decreasing to the negative value, but we don't have to take the negative value because the lower limit is 0, hence we have to take here 0. So t is in between 0 to pi by 3, ft value is 0, that is nothing, and the ft value is sign term when t greater than pi by 3, that is from pi by 3 onwards t values, the ft value is sign term. Then t value, the maximum value of t should be what? So see this upper limit, the maximum value of t should be infinity. So t is in between pi by 3 to infinity, ft value is sign, and t is less than pi by 3, the minimum value t should be 0 because the lower limit of this definition is 0 here. So add this 0 and infinity to this condition and then take the integration or split the integration as 0 to pi by 3, 0 to pi by 3 plus pi by 3 to infinity plus pi by 3 to infinity. So first we have to split this integration into two terms. We are using, or we have to use this definition, that is this integration. So 0 to infinity splits to 0 to pi by 3 plus pi by 3 to infinity. Then e raised to minus st, e raised to minus st as it is, you have to write. Then what is the value of ft? Because there are two values for ft, then which value we have to take here and here? By seeing this limits, in 0 to pi by 3 the ft value is 0 to pi by 3, the ft value is 0. So put here 0 dt plus pi by 3 to infinity, pi by 3 to infinity, e raised to minus st, write as it is, and then ft value. Which ft value? from pi by 3 to infinity, the ft value is sine term. So put here sine term. So sine t minus pi by 3 dt. Sine t minus pi by 3 dt. So here to use the definition, first split your or complete your condition which is given in the example. So t less than pi by 3 it goes to 0, t greater than pi by 3 it goes to infinity. So then 0 to infinity, this integration splits to 0 to pi by 3 plus pi by 3 to, plus pi by 3 to infinity. Then e raised to minus t, write as it is, e raised to minus t, e raised to minus t. Then instead of ft, 0 to pi by 3, ft value is 0, put here 0 in this formula, 0 dt plus in pi by 3 to infinity, ft value is sine term. So put here sine term, that is e raised to minus st as it is, and ft, instead of ft we have to put sine t minus pi by 3 dt. So this is your splitting, and then solve these two integrations, we get the Laplace transform of this given ft by using this Laplace transform definition. So here e raised to minus into 0 means 0, so integration of 0 is 0, so this first term is vanishes, so only we have to integrate this second term. So integration from pi by 3 to infinity, e raised to minus st sin t pi by 3 into dt. So here there are two terms, one is exponential function and second is trigonometric function. That is product of two terms, and if there is a function, that is if there is a product of two terms, and for these two terms you have to take the integration, then there are two rules. One is UV rule and second is your 12th standard rule, that is Liet rule. UV rule, when the example will come in further, then I will explain the UV rule. Here we have to use the Liet rule. So for by using this Liet sequence, that is logarithmic, inverse trigonometric, algebraic, trigonometric and exponential. These are the 5 types of functions. So we have to first check this is your exponential function and this is your trigonometric function. That is, this is your E letter, this is your trigonometric means T letter, and in this sequence T letter comes first. So this is your first function, and first function you can write it as U function, and the last function write it as V function. So for using Liet rule or using one of the rules, that is UV rule or Liet rule, we have to first fix which function is your U and which function is your V by using this sequence. Which letter comes first, you will take it as U function, and the letter comes last, then that function is your V. So sine term is your U, exponential function is your V, and if the whatever the U value is there, if the derivative of U will go to 0, or derivative of U, first derivative or second derivative or third derivative of U, if the derivative is 0, then we have to use compulsory UV rule because it is easy rule. But here the U is sine term and the sine derivative is not 0 at any step. Sine derivative is cos, cos derivative is minus sine derivative is minus cos derivative is sine, again sine derivative is cos. That is, it is the periodic function. So and its derivative is not 0, or we will not get 0 derivative at any step of this sine function. Hence the U here we can't use UV rule. Hence we have to compulsory use Liet rule. So what is the Liet rule? Liet rule is integration of UV is equal to U integration of V minus integration of V into derivative of first. So here apply this Liet rule to this function. U as it is integration of V. U as it is means sine term as it is, integration of V, that is e raised to integration. E raised to integration is e raised to minus st integration is e raised to minus st upon minus st derivative is minus s. That is, first we have to recall the integration formula. E raised to x integration is e raised to x. So there is no and here variable is t. So e raised to t integration is e raised to t. But here e raised to in the power of e raised to, there is no only t variable present, that is instead of t there is a another term, that is instead of t there is a minus st term. So for finding this derivative, for finding this integration, we have to use the bracket formulae. We have seen this bracket formulae many times in first year, so just we have to recall this formulae. So e raised to bracket integration is e raised to bracket, and for integration the common term derivative of bracket is in the denominator. So this formula we have to use here. So e raised to bracket integration is e raised to bracket, so this is your bracket. So e raised to bracket integration is e raised to bracket upon bracket derivative. E raised to, this is your bracket. So e raised to bracket derivative is e raised to bracket, that is e raised to minus st upon bracket derivative, and your bracket is minus st. Bracket is your minus st. So minus st derivative is minus s, because here the variable is t, hence minus s is constant, because in the integration dt is there. So from dt you can check which one we have to take as variable and constant. So as here dt present, so t is variable, hence minus s is constant. So constant into variable, for that derivative we have to use kx formula. Kx derivative is k. So constant is minus s and variable is t. So derivative is minus s. That is k into variable derivative is that constant only. So minus s is your constant and variable is t. So constant into variable is that constant only, that is minus s. Limits from, this is the definite integration, so we have to put limits. So limits from pi by 3 to infinity minus integration from pi by 3 to infinity into integration of v, that is this term we have to write as it is here. So this is e raised to minus st upon minus s, we have to write as it is here, and into derivative of u. So you use your sine term. So sine derivative is cos. So which formula here we have used? So sin x derivative is cos x. Then if we replace the variable, that is sin t derivative is cos t, but we don't have asked the sin t derivative. Instead of t there is a another bracket, that is another term. Instead of t there is a term t minus pi by 3, that is we have to use sine bracket formula. So sine bracket formula is cos bracket into derivative of bracket. So in integration and in derivative the bracket formulas are existed, hence here just we have to check the bracket formula is the derivative of bracket, this term is multiplied when we take the derivative, and integration in the bracket formula this common term derivative of bracket is in the denominator, and in derivative this derivative of bracket this common term is in multiplication form. So sine bracket derivative is cos bracket into derivative of bracket. Sine bracket, that is this is your bracket. So sine bracket derivative is cos bracket into derivative of bracket. So bracket is t minus pi by 3 and its derivative is 1, that is nothing. Why 1? Because t is variable and variable derivative is 1, that is x derivative is 1. So t derivative is again 1 because it is variable, and minus pi by 3 is constant, and constant derivative is also is always 0. So sine bracket derivative is cos bracket and bracket derivative is 1. So this is your first step of applying Lie rule. Then we will see the next step in next lecture. Thank you.